waiting. So it's all about the pollen count, okay? So oak, hackberry, and maple, okay? They're all high. Fungus is low. Well, what about this one? But mountain cedar is gone. Nicole Vasquez says that. Yeah, absolutely, mountain cedar is gone. That doesn't mean that mountain cedar over the next week or two won't rear its ugly head a day here or there. But for the most part, mountain cedar is absolutely gone. Now it's the spring tree pollen season. And it's this stuff. Have you seen it? It's everywhere. We've had a real interesting winter, right? We had like a bumper crop of acorns, and then we had one heck of a mountain cedar season, and now it's this. You guys know what this is? Chris, you know what this is? Blowing all over the place right now.
Pollen.
It is pollen, yes, it's pollen. That's exactly what it is. These are all over the place right now. Interesting, catkins. It's your oak trees. The catkins, that's exactly what these are. Catkins, they're elongated clusters, these things, just tiny little flowers, often described as looking like caterpillars, okay? And the catkins, here we go. The catkins are the male reproductive flowers of the oak trees. That's why they're all over the place. Now, they are beneficial, but they're responsible for spreading pollen to female flowers, the oak tree catkins. They start to grow in late winter, that's what's happened, and begin to fall in the early spring. When the weather starts to warm up, that's why they're all over the place right now. How long does it take before we're done with this? Before we just go into the next allergy issue here across North Texas? It usually takes about 2 to 3 weeks for all of them to start to fall. They just started, I don't know, it may be in the last week at the most. But these oak trees rely on wind to disperse their pollen. We've had a lot of wind around lately. I mean, the wind can certainly be a good thing. I don't know that this is the case on your car, but yes, I think we're all well pollinated right now. And again, this is just the beginning of catkin season, as we'll call it. But oak pollen can travel long distances through the air, causing allergy symptoms for those of us that are susceptible to all of this. And I think if you live here, it's one thing after the other for us here with pollen season. Despite their association with allergies, oak trees and their catkins, they do provide food and habitat for various wildlife species. So lots of benefits, lots of benefits. And here at some point this week, I was talking today, the folks at Texas Parks and Wildlife Foundation, I'm talking about gardening too. So a little bit later in the week, I'm going to have something on that.